If you have $500,000 saved for retirement, I need you to stop and watch this video before you make a single financial decision, because the way you withdraw that money, the order, the timing, the accounts you choose, will determine whether that $500,000 lasts you 30 years or disappears in 12. And I am not exaggerating. I have seen retirees with $800,000 run out of money in their late 70s. And I have seen retirees with $400,000 live comfortably into their 90s. The difference was never how much they saved. It was always how intelligently they spent it. Most people spend decades focused on accumulation. How do I save more? How do I grow my investments? How do I get to that number? And those are important questions. But nobody talks about the other side, the decumulation phase. How do you actually turn that $500,000 into a reliable, tax-efficient, inflation-protected income stream that lasts as long as you do? Because the rules change completely the moment you stop working. The strategies that built your wealth are not the same strategies that will protect it. And if you apply accumulation thinking to a distribution problem, you will make expensive mistakes. Today I am going to walk you through the exact withdrawal sequence that the wealthiest retirees use to maximize every dollar of their savings. This is not theory. This is based on real retirement income research, IRS tax law, and strategies that financial planners charge thousands of dollars to implement. And you are getting it here for free. But before we go any further, hit that subscribe button right now. Because every week, I release information like this that most people never hear until it is too late. Subscribe, hit the bell notification, and let's get into it. Let's start with the single most important concept in retirement income planning. It is called withdrawal sequencing, and it is the foundation of every successful retirement income strategy. Here is the basic idea. You likely have money sitting in several different types of accounts. You may have a traditional 401k or traditional IRA. You may have a Roth IRA or Roth 401k. You may have a regular taxable brokerage account. And you have Social Security, which is essentially a guaranteed income stream waiting to be activated. Each of these accounts is taxed differently. Your traditional accounts are taxed as ordinary income when you withdraw. Your Roth accounts are completely tax-free. Your taxable brokerage account is taxed at capital gains rates, which are significantly lower than ordinary income rates for most retirees. And Social Security is partially taxable depending on your total income level. The order in which you draw from these accounts will determine your tax bracket every single year of retirement. Done correctly, you can legally keep your taxable income so low that you pay zero federal income tax on tens of thousands of dollars per year. Done incorrectly, you can accidentally push yourself into a higher tax bracket, trigger Medicare premium surcharges, and make up to 85% of your Social Security taxable. The same $500,000 can generate dramatically different after-tax income depending entirely on the sequence of withdrawals. And here is the mistake that the majority of retirees make. They withdraw from their accounts in the wrong order. The most common mistake is withdrawing from traditional IRA and 401k accounts first, simply because that is where most of the money is. It feels logical. Use the biggest account first. But this approach ignores the tax consequences. Every dollar you pull from a traditional account is taxed as ordinary income. And the more you pull, the higher your bracket climbs. So what is the correct withdrawal sequence? Here is the framework that maximizes after-tax income for most retirees. Phase 1 covers the early retirement years, typically from age 62 to 70. During this phase, your goal is to live on your taxable brokerage accounts and any cash savings first. Why? Because gains in taxable accounts are taxed at capital gains rates, which for many retirees are either 0 or 15%, far lower than ordinary income rates. At the same time, you delay Social Security for as long as possible. Every year you delay past 62, your benefit grows by approximately 6 to 8%. Delaying from 62 to 70 can increase your monthly Social Security payment by up to 77%. That is a guaranteed, inflation-adjusted return that no investment can reliably match. And during phase 1, while your income is low, you strategically convert portions of your traditional IRA to a Roth IRA each year. You fill up the lower tax brackets, the 10 and 12% brackets, with converted amounts. You pay a small, known tax today to permanently eliminate a much larger, unpredictable tax tomorrow. Phase 2 covers ages 70 to 72. At 70, you activate Social Security and claim your maximized benefit. You continue drawing from your taxable accounts and continue Roth conversions as long as they make sense given your remaining traditional IRA balance. Phase 3 begins at 73 when required minimum distributions begin. At this point, your traditional IRA balance should ideally be significantly smaller than it was at retirement because of the strategic withdrawals and Roth conversions you completed in Phase 1 and 2. Smaller traditional IRA means smaller RMDs. Smaller RMDs means lower taxable income, lower Medicare premiums, and less Social Security being taxed. The system works together like a sequence of dominoes, each one set up to fall in the right direction at the right time. Now let me show you exactly what this looks like with real numbers using a $500,000 retirement portfolio. Let's say you retire at 63 with $500,000 split across accounts, $320,000 in a traditional IRA, $80,000 in a Roth IRA, $100,000 in a taxable brokerage account, and a Social Security benefit of $2,400 per month if claimed at 70, or $1,500 per month if claimed at 63. The wrong approach would be to claim Social Security immediately at 63 and start withdrawing from the traditional IRA to supplement income. In this scenario, your taxable income climbs quickly. Your IRA grows in RMD exposure, and your lifetime Social Security benefit is permanently reduced by hundreds of thousands of dollars over a 25-year retirement. This approach could result in you running out of investable assets by your late 70s while living on a reduced Social Security benefit for the rest of your life. The right approach using the sequencing framework looks like this. From age 63 to 70, you live on your taxable brokerage account and perform Roth conversions of approximately $20,000 to $25,000 per year from your traditional IRA, staying within the 12% tax bracket. At age 70, you claim Social Security and receive $2,400 per month, which is $28,800 per year. Your traditional IRA has been reduced by Roth conversions and is now generating smaller RMDs at age 73. Your Roth IRA has grown and provides completely tax-free income for the rest of your life. The result? Over a 25-year retirement, this strategy generates an estimated $80,000 to $140,000 more in after-tax income from the same $500,000. Same money, same investments, dramatically different outcome, entirely because of the sequence and the timing of withdrawals. Let me leave you with 5 action steps you can implement this week to begin protecting your $500,000 retirement strategy. Action number 1. Log into every retirement account you own and write down 3 things for each account: the account type, the current balance, and whether withdrawals are taxed as ordinary income, capital gains, or tax-free. This is your withdrawal map. You cannot sequence correctly without knowing what you have. Action number 2. Go to the Social Security Administration website at ssa.gov and create a My Social Security account if you don't already have one. Pull up your estimated benefit at age 62, 67, and 70. The difference between those numbers will likely surprise you and will completely change how you think about the timing decision. Action number 3. Calculate your current tax bracket for retirement. Add up your expected Social Security, any pension income, and any other guaranteed income sources. Subtract the standard deduction. Whatever taxable income remains tells you how much room you have to do Roth conversions at a low rate before you jump to the next bracket. Action number 4. If you have a financial advisor, Schedule a meeting specifically to discuss withdrawal sequencing and Roth conversion strategy. Ask them to show you a side-by-side comparison of different withdrawal sequences over a 20 and 25-year retirement. If they cannot produce that analysis, consider seeking a second opinion from a fee-only fiduciary. Action number 5. Share this video right now with someone you know who is within 10 years of retirement, because the time to implement this strategy is before retirement, not after. The earlier you start the sequencing process, the more powerful the results. Here is the truth that Wall Street will never tell you. The most important financial decision of your retirement is not what you invest in. It is the order in which you access your money. Get the sequence right, and $500,000 can last a lifetime. Get it wrong, and no amount of saving will protect you. Subscribe right now and hit the bell, because next week I am releasing the complete Social Security Maximization Guide, the exact strategies that can add $180,000 to your lifetime benefits. You worked for every dollar of that money. Do not leave it behind. Subscribe now, and I will see you in the next video.